Okay. All right. Listen. Don't. I'm here. Okay. Don't pay the ransom. I'm here. Welcome everyone. That's fake news. I'm alive. I'm well. How are you? Welcome to Stock Markets with Bruce. I'm Uncle Bruce, and I'm your friend. I might be the only friend you have in the stock market, but I'm your friend. Welcome one and all to the program, and thank you for joining me for Wednesday, July the 16th, 2025. Thank you again for all of your phenomenal kind words yesterday. Those donations you made yesterday blew us away. Thank you. Thank you for these kind emails you're sending me, telling me and telling Jennifer and I what the channel means to you, and how for so many of you this channel has changed your lives, because you've been opened up to. You've had the market exposed to you in a way you've never seen it before. The stock market, investing world is completely different now to you than what you thought it was before you found us. To me, that is a huge it satisfies me to no end. I can't. You see, I can't even speak about it. It's so hard to explain to you how so satisfying it is to find out from you folks how you're doing, how well you've done, how it's transformed your entire lives economically, totally different. I'm in a way not surprised. I'm an old man who has seen it all. I've seen everything I've seen in my lifetime, not the world's lifetime. All right. I entered the stock market in 1978, 79. As a 23-year-old kid, and I quickly realized, because of my upbringing, because of how much time I got to spend with my father in those critical, important years of when I was 10 to 21. In that time frame, I spent quite a bit of time with him and absorbed from him the importance of understanding people, and that they're all different and they're all right. They're all correct in their assessment of their world. If you can understand their world, you'll understand why they do what they do. And this was a huge revelation that I didn't get in school. I got nothing like that in school. Dear friends of mine, my old pals in school, didn't have a relationship like I had with my father and my mother. But they got by like most of the world gets by, but I got to understand the world from another angle. And so when I became part of the investment business, got licensed and became a broker, I immediately sought out advice and daily connections with the senior brokers of the firms that I was with. When I was with any one outfit, I would immediately gravitate to those who had gray hair and had been around a while, because I figured I am talking to people who've been stockbrokers since the 1950s, and these are the late 70s and the 80s. I want to hear from these people who learned the business from people who were in the stock markets in the 20s and the 30s. And this was my ticket and my avenue into knowledge and history of the stock market generations behind me. And so I was taking the advice from my dad to listen to what people say and understand where they're from, and you'll get an idea. You see why they do what they do, and you'll figure out among the world around you who's successful and who isn't. And I noticed the most successful stockbrokers were the ones who were in the business 20 years and 30 years. These guys were very successful, and I had to figure out why. I took that knowledge and took it to heart and not forgotten it, and I've now added my own 40 years of experience to this business, and now I'm spilling it all out to you as best I can in incremental bits, in ways that, in plain English, you get it. You get what I'm talking about. And here we are, from January 21, when I started going live, to now today, July 25. And we are sharing all kinds of information about what's going on out there. And I'm giving you the best interpretation I can with all the experience I have behind me to throw it at you now and say, all right, kids, you might be seeing this happen in the market, but this is a result of that. And that is happening because of what happened 30 years ago, 50 years ago, 80 years ago. And some of you roll your eyes and go, oh, he's talking about World War II again. He's talking about, when pictures were black and white. I mean, he's talking about stuff, the pre-HD television days. And others of you go, I need this information because I can't get this from anywhere else. I don't get it from university. I never got it from college. I never got it from my parents. I never get it from my existing bankers. As a matter of fact, the people I go to see, Bruce, I go to see a bank manager, or I talk to a loans officer, or I talk to someone at my local bank. These people don't know what even you know about the market. They know jack squat. They have been so programmed by their regional managers and their head offices to say this to me. They've given them a script to memorize, and they say the same damn thing every person they have. They just tout the company line, and it's all skewed towards Wall Street's benefit and or head office's benefit, not me, the investor, not me, the customer, not me with the money I'm managing for myself or my family, my mother, my father, my grandparents. And it is frustrating. I wouldn't have known this unless I've been on this channel and been listening to you talk about the history of this economic world in which we find ourselves, which is changing all the time. Welcome to the party, everybody. Look, something else I want to bring up this morning because I want to move forward here. I will be doing this show, of course, until the end of this month. So until July 31, I will be on the air with you Monday to Friday. And then starting in August, I will be traveling. I'll be in Japan for 3 weeks in August. I will be on the air on this channel, but in a recorded format. I won't be on live. So I'm not going away. I'm not disappearing. I'll be around, but I'll be with you with recorded videos, giving you my opinion on what's going on. The important thing to remember is at the end of the month, all the memberships will stop. I will notify YouTube there are no more memberships for this channel. Those of you who have outstanding credits will get a credit through YouTube. They handle all that stuff, and so that's going to change. And I won't be doing the live show for Gold Bagel members or for this show, because I will now be doing recorded videos only. The other thing that's happening is I will be starting to trade myself. Jen and I will now be managing our dollars that we have in the market, and we will let you in on what we're up to. So you can follow us. I will be more than happy to come on as often as I feel it's necessary to give you updates on the market and on specific stocks we'd like to follow here, and we'll cover certain option trades for you and other trades for you that you might want to consider. So stick around and follow me that way. I think you'll find it entertaining. You'll find it, I think, informative, and hopefully you'll find it profitable for you, because I will now be talking to you more as a trader, as an investor, rather than just an observer only. And I hope that appeals to you. We'll see how it goes starting in August. I saw an interview that a number of you were commenting on the last couple of days, the Ryan Cohen interview, the one that he did on Fox Business News, where I think he was sitting at his computer, probably in his office, and there was a host at the studio, and they were going back and forth with a detailed discussion. I found it interesting listening to Ryan Cohen because it's so rare to hear from him. And I was very pleased, actually, with the interview. Some of you were not pleased, or you were thinking that he looked a bit out of it or whatever. No, I got exactly what I was expecting to get from Ryan Cohen on this interview, and I liked what I heard. I liked what I witnessed. I particularly enjoyed his take on the history of GameStop since he got involved with the stock and the company. How he mentioned back in January 21, when interestingly I started going live with you every day, how he mentioned that when he became chairman of the company in January 21, the company was a basket case, and he's dead right. And I think I was calling it a basket case, in that it had a line of credit with Bank of America for 450 million. They had about 400 million in the bank, but they owed the bank 450 or whatever it was. They were losing money left, right, and center. They were blowing money all over the place with ridiculous expenditures. They were giving bonuses to their top guys. The board of directors and the senior officers were not stealing, but they were really not delivering results for GameStop whatsoever. And yet they were profiting mightily themselves. He put an end to that very quickly. And then he quickly, of course, as you are well aware, he began to raise billions of dollars in cash from a loyal following of investors who said, I'm in with you, Mr. Cohen. You take this company where it has to go. And he did. He moved that market, of course, through many, many circumstances. As you all are aware, there's a movie made all about it. Dumb Money. Go and watch it. And he raised billions of dollars, kissed off Bank of America and told them to go screw themselves. And now GameStop is its own entity calling its own shots. And in 4 short years, he has completely turned around that corporation. Completely. GM hasn't been saved. Ford hasn't been saved. Many other corporations have not been saved. But GameStop has been completely transformed. Today, he says, Ryan Cohen says, we're sitting on $9 billion in cash. I've been saying 8.5. I've been conservative, saying he's got about $8.5 billion in cash. He is quoting in the interview as saying we're sitting on $9 billion in cash. I know why. Because interest keeps coming in. This interest income is coming in. We keep forgetting this. I think he's hauling in 400 to 450 million a year in interest now. This is the rate of interest right now coming into GameStop. That's $1 a share. $1 a share of interest is coming into GameStop. Then there's the stores. And he's admitted, we got rid of the dogs. We got rid of all the countries we wanted out of. Got rid of Canada, Germany, Switzerland, Italy, everywhere. He just offloaded them. He's down to the U.S. locations. He's offloaded the underperforming stores. He probably is still closing underperforming locations because every month leases expire. Remember, he only rents stores. He doesn't own the real estate they're sitting on. He rents the real estate. And if a store is underperforming and in 3 months the lease is coming up, he's not going to renew the lease. He's going to let the store close. That is brilliant management. He has been shutting down underperforming stores. And he now says, you know what? When I took over, we only made money 1 quarter a year. And even that wasn't happening. Christmas was our big quarter, and we were losing money at Christmas. We immediately turned the company around to start making money at Christmas time. Then we started making money 2 quarters of the year. He says, we now make money with GameStop, the retail operation, every quarter. We make money now every quarter. They're into collectibles now. They sell games, they sell gaming systems and playing stuff. I'm not a gamer. You know I'm not a gamer. All the hardware, they sell it. All the games, they sell it. The headphones, whatever. Yeah. They have an online thing. Yeah. That's not where they're making their money. Where they're making money is collectibles. And collectibles are an absolute license to make a lot of money, much higher margins. I personally was in the collectible business myself in 1991, 92, 93, when I owned a store here in Calgary, was selling sports cards and comic books. That was my business for a few years. And I was in my early 30s, and it was rather entertaining, and it reminded me of my youth when my father was a retailer. Now, I was a retailer for a while. I took a gander and took a look at the collectible business. And I learned a lot about that business. And I know for a fact that the way GameStop is running their collectible business, they are making money. They don't need $9 billion to get into the collectible business. They are doing a hell of a job with inventory through distributors where they're making margins. I will bet you between 25 and 60% margins per item sold. You can't hold a candle for that kind of margin against electronic games. They sell a game to you for $29.99, $49.99, $89.99, whatever your game costs you. Because again, I don't know this business, the game business, but I do know this. They sell you a game, they're making maybe a 10% margin. They sell you a collectible card. Maybe it's a baseball card. Maybe it's an NFL player card. Maybe it's a collectible card from a movie. It's a collectible card from 25 years ago, Magic cards, whatever they are. Their margins are 50%, 60%. Huge margins. And I bet you a lot of the inventory they're carrying is not paid for until it's sold. I have a suspicion their margins are surging right now. Costs to be in this business, much cheaper. You want to handle a game and gaming systems with Sony and Microsoft, and then all these games that are coming out, you've got to order up thousands of copies of these games, thousands at a time to get the best pricing. And you need the warehouse space to hold all this stuff. Where are you going to keep it all? These stores that they have, they can't have 5,000 copies of each game in these stores. They have to bring in daily shipments. The cost of shipping for GameStop is a fortune. They're out of this business. They're still doing it, but their bread and butter now is coming from very low cost, high margin collectibles, which Ryan Cohen commented on. And he's now making money every quarter for 4 quarters in a row. So now I'm sitting here going, well, wait a minute, hold it a second. This guy is making $1 a share from interest, and he can make $1.50 to $1 a share from the stores. Then the company is making $1.50 a share profit to $2 a share profit. Now, on an annual basis, there are 2 analysts covering the stock. What is the upside of GameStop? If these guys are going to earn $1.50 a share and they're trading at $23 right now, what are they trading at? 12, 14, 15 times earnings? This company is going to grow much larger in net profits. There is no limit to how much they can make at the retail level, by the way. It's not like, wow, they can only sell 5 collectible cards a day per store. They're, what do they make? No. They're offering this merchandise online and in their stores. I have a suspicion that each store could be a $100,000 to $1 million a year location net profit to the company. We're talking thousands of stores here. We're talking about an entity that might make $5 a share in the next 2 years on an annual basis on their retail and their interest, let alone what they're going to do with $9 billion. That's another story yet again. But just sitting on this cash gives them $1 a share. If this company has the potential of generating $3 to $5 a share net profit per share going forward a few years, 23 a share is the bottom. That is the basement of this stock's upside. Now, what should it trade at on a multiple? Knowing what I'm seeing here, I mean, I'm more than a casual observer. I'm looking at this going, holy crap, this guy has completely changed this corporation, and they are going to be making many dollars a share in profit to this company. And there will be eventually analysts discovering GameStop as a money-making corporation. The so-called bias against the company will eventually go away as they make nothing but money. It's a funny thing about making money, how you all of a sudden attract friends. They're not a brick and mortar failing business at all. You don't want to be short this stock at all. You really want to be covering your ass right now. At 23 a share, this is it. This is the moment to cover your short positions. 77 million shorted. By the way, 4 years ago, 77 million shorted 4 years ago when it all started. Of course, there were only 75 million shares in existence. There are 450 million in existence, only 400 and some odd million trade, half a million, 550 million shares can't trade, they're insider. 77 million short. Now that alone won't make the stock go to 45 a share, but earning $2 a share, earning $3 a share will. They generate $2 to $3 a share net profit, and they could show a $5 per share profit in 3 to 5 years from now. This stock is going to $100 a share, and that is on earnings. And right now we're at 23. So there's upside in them there hills for GameStop. And I haven't talked about what are they going to do with $9 billion. That we know they're into crypto. We know that. They've got Bitcoin. But Bitcoin isn't going to change GameStop's trajectory in any real way. Ryan Cohen said it himself. We're using Bitcoin to shelter against inflation. Smart move. If Bitcoin goes to 150,000 a coin later this year, next year, they're going to be up 80% on their investment. They'll be ahead $300 million. That protected their $9 billion against inflation. Smart move. Just a guy sitting in front of a computer going, wow, if they invest $1 billion, $2 billion, $3 billion into deals that come their way that can generate them 20% yield instead of 5% interest, they can get 20% returns. Wow, what a move. He was asked a question, what about handing out a special dividend to people? Why don't we just do a special dividend to shareholders? You have all this cash. He said, if we do that, we have to pay tax. What? Why would we want to do that? That makes no sense. We give our investors dividend income, they have to pay income tax on it. That their net return is this much. Why don't we just have the stock go from 23 to 45? I say, double the stock price, and everyone has a capital gain position. And if you've written cash secured puts on GameStop at 20 or 22 or 25 or 28 or 30, your stock goes up in price. You'll roll your puts, you'll roll your puts, you'll roll your puts. Every $5, you'll roll them up. And you will make capital gains, not income from dividends. Much lower tax rate. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Those folks who hold stock and never sell will just have their shares go up in value, of course. And if they're going to write call options against their stock, especially those of you who have GameStop in your retirement accounts, you're going to continually roll and write new call options at progressively higher strike prices. And you'll benefit from that. Congratulations. That's all. $45 a share means the stock is trading at $180 before the split of the 4-for-1 split they did about 3 years ago. That's all that means. The stock did hit 400 a share at one time, if not higher, for a few days. So that's 100 a share today. If it goes to 40, 45, 50, it's a $200 stock from way back in 2021. So this stock's been higher, but at that time, at 400 a share, it wasn't worth 400 a share. The company's structure was not spinning off that kind of a return. But they did finally use the move of that market. When it got to 154, they raised $2 billion at 154 back in 21, 22. And they've raised billions since at a 30% premium. They're issuing stock at a 30% premium to the market at zero interest. Think of this, 5 years of interest that they collect. Theoretically, they collect interest at 4 to 5% a year for 5 years on money that costs them nothing. They're up 20 to 25% on the money they've taken from investors now for the 4 or 5 year term. And they only owe them paper for the money. They don't owe them money for the money, only paper for the money, which has been issued at 30% higher than we're trading at. This is brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant. 5% on $9 billion, $450 million a year, $1 a share to the company. 25 times earnings, $25 stock. Now add 100 million to 200 million to 300 million profit from the stores. There's another $20, $25 justification for the stock. It's a $45 stock. No analyst covers it. There's two, and they're hardly legit analysts, these guys. Are you having fun yet? I'm having a laugh, right? I love this game. Thank you all for joining me this morning. Welcome to the party, pal. I haven't even talked to you about SoFi yet. Oh my God, SoFi broke 21 just a moment ago here. It's been up 21.10. We're up on the day so far. SoFi made a move last week that no one talks about. I've just read one comment about it ish. There's maybe been a one or two here and there. There's probably been a number of YouTubers that have talked about it. I'll give kudos to those guys who cover SoFi all the time. SoFi made a move a week or two ago that many of you are aware of, but you've forgotten about or you didn't pay much attention to. And that move was to offer members of SoFi the opportunity to invest into private equity investing, where you can put $10 at a time into pre-IPO investments through various entities that SoFi now has aligned with. The details are available if you're a SoFi client. Go check it out yourself. This is one of those hidden little announcements that have been totally underappreciated by the market. SoFi will be earning fees for any dollars that go into private investors from their investors, from their members. SoFi has, at last report, 11 million members. I think now they're at 12 million members. They might be at 13 million members. They will be at 20 million members a year from now. It's growing exponentially in size, this organization. The thinking here is that if just 5% of the members of SoFi, 1 in 20 members, were to invest $1,000 into private equity investments through their linkage now that they've set out, you are talking about 650,000 people investing $1,000 each, 650 million going into private equity investing. SoFi gets a fee from that $650 million going in. And if this is an annual contribution, if every year for the next 5 years, SoFi gets 650,000 this year, 800,000 next year with all the new members, a billion the next year, $1.5 billion the year after that, you multiply that by 5 years out, SoFi will have invested through its memberships $5 to $7 billion into private equity investing. This is a huge pot of money. There are firms out there willing to pay SoFi hefty commissions for this money. Hefty commissions for this money. SoFi is going to make a fortune from this. For the individual person, it doesn't matter because $1,000 or $5,000, if your fee is $50 built into that $1,000, or if it's $80, you don't care. There is no way you have to get into any of these pre-IPO deals. SoFi is giving you an opportunity to get into a pre-IPO deal where you might be buying stock at $25 that eventually will go public at $100 and start trading at $150 the first day it lists, and you got in at $25. Did you care that there was a commission inside your $25 purchase? You didn't care. You will never care. You will go, oh wow, I put in 1,000 here and 1,000 there. That's worth like $6-7 grand. Do you care that there was $50 to $100 in commissions somewhere in there? No. You're a happy camper. This is the upside of SoFi on just this announcement made about a week and a half ago that has not been talked about. But I suspect there have been institutional investors very in tune to this, very aware of this, who are sitting back going, holy crap. The stock has 1 billion shares outstanding or so. They're about to become an S&P 500 company here. They're going to have 20 million members and then 30 million and then 50 million. They're going to be humongously huger than they are now. They're going to be bringing in billions of dollars of capital into the private equity business here, the private investment business, plus all the other fees they're generating. These guys are about to explode. This is a BlackRock. This is an Apollo Investments. This is an investment entity that is far beyond what anyone is talking about. And all you're getting from, if you're not getting it from me, the news you're getting on SoFi, other than from me, what are you getting? Hold recommendations. Target price increases to $15 a share, $16 a share, hold. Don't buy it. Underperform. Sell ratings. There is no analyst with the balls to stand up and say, this sucker for the next 5 years is an absolute bargain at $21 a share. This is ridiculously cheap because of what Noto is doing. And do you think Noto knows what he's doing? The former VP of Goldman Sachs is offering his 13 million members, or whatever that number is. I'm not going to guarantee it's 13 million, but it ain't 11 million anymore. He is offering these millions of people an opportunity to get into Wall Street at the lowest level you can possibly get into, pre-IPO private financing. And do you think he's going to just make an announcement and then say nothing? No. Every member of SoFi is probably being bombarded right now with all kinds of offers of all kinds of opportunities. Whether you can get yourself a credit card, you can get a student loan, you can renegotiate student loans with your credit card balances and your mortgage or whatever. All kinds of ways to refinance your needs. Oh, and by the way, for those of you who are savers, those of you who have retirement accounts, those of you who want to get into investing, oh, have we got a world opening up here? Yes, we do allow you to buy and sell stock in SoFi. No, you can't write options yet, but you will be fairly soon. Don't worry. But we also have this private equity financing division that we've just started up. You think that they're going to be bombarding 13 million people with this? Oh, yes, they are. And I don't think 650,000 are going to get into it. I think it'll be 2 million. It will be millions of investors that are going to want to get into this business. SoFi is going to become one of the street's largest sources of potential capital for pre-IPO investing. It's going to be one of the big players because they have tens of millions, eventually, members of which to approach. And are they looking for $1 million a member? No. $10 and up. You can get in for as little as $10. There will be members that will be putting in $500 a month every month into this program. No question about it. There'll be hundreds of thousands of those. There will be hundreds of millions of month of dollars coming into SoFi's pre-IPO financing, private financing division. Every month, nonstop, forever. And it's going to grow. It's going to make, these guys are going to be like huge hedge funds that are being approached, where they're going to come to Noto and say, can I talk to you for 5 minutes? I have a company that I'd like to take public. We do this. We're creating AI here. We're creating quantum computing here. We're massive upside, absolutely massive upside. SoFi isn't going to invest in one company. They're going to invest in 500 companies. They're going to pool it. I just see this as a massive upside win. And for SoFi, it doesn't matter what happens to these entities at the end of the day. Some will be big winners, some will be break-eveners, and some will be losers. That's the private investment business. They're going to be into everything. So they've got a blanket coverage here. They'll be fine. It's the key here for SoFi is the dollars under administration. That's the key here. And that's where these guys are going to generate money like hedge funds generate money, which then go to the shareholders of the company. The stock is $21 a share. This is a joke. Even now, and yet at $8.50, it was a ridiculous joke. At $13, it was way underpriced. $16, I'm telling you, this is going to go to 20. Now it's 21, and all of these deals are coming together. And that deal that was announced, that announcement has been completely misunderstood, has been completely ignored, and has not been covered in full for you to be made aware, you and everyone else, to be made aware how huge this thing is. But then I'm just a guy in front of a computer trying to, and I'll be a guy in front of a computer trying to tell you this a month from now, 2 months from now, but I'll be doing it in short-term videos. Whether you watch them or not, it's up to you. Cash secured puts. Great way to make money on SoFi, isn't it? Isn't it? Have any of you made money? Hold your hands up. Are any of you making money writing cash secured puts on SoFi since they were $7 a share 3 years ago? Anyone here? Did anyone write $8 cash secured puts? Did anyone here ever write for their first ever contract a $10 cash secured put on your SoFi? I think there are people who did that for the very first time ever. There are $12 writers. There were $15 writers, $17 writers, $20 writers, 22s, 25s, even 30. And I have a suspicion almost every single one of you have made money doing it. And you're collecting interest on your cash on top of that. Welcome to the party, pal. Welcome to the channel where the old man just says, it isn't that complicated, you know. If you understand it, it isn't that complicated. You kind of go, oh my God, he's right. This makes sense. Why doesn't Wall Street cover these stocks? Why doesn't Wall Street talk about the upside of these companies? Why does Wall Street always want to talk to me about their asset allocation situations and we're going to recalibrate our investments over to here. No, they never say sell. They never say take a profit. And they never tell you, have you noticed, ever, how to write options. They don't tell you. They don't tell you how to write cash secured puts. They mention it. They don't tell you about it. Anyone here telling you about how to do credit spreads? No, they talk about the risk of options. They tell you how scary options are. But all their biggest entities, the CNBC people who are in love with the hedge fund operators. I mean, they're just gushing over them. All these Republican leaning investors, they love these guys. Well, what do those guys do to make most of their money? They write cash secured puts, they write credit spreads, and they write options. Yeah, they get into pre-IPO deals. Oh, yes, they do. And they help fund companies. Oh, yes, they do. But they make a killing in the options market. You aren't told about it. It's not explained to you at all because they don't want you in their club. I don't know, I guess. I'm telling you, you can get into this club. And you can get more than a pound of flesh out of this business. And many of you have been and are. And I congratulate you for stepping up, saying, enough's enough. I want my share of the pot. Because I don't know where help is coming from for many of you out there. You're in Canada, the US, England, Europe, Asia. I don't know where you are going to make a lot more money next year than you made last year. I have no idea. All I see are politicians and economic leaders talking about we want to find good paying jobs for our citizens. Yeah. They want to find a job for you that you can do for 40 years and retire at age 65. And that's the end of it. They will try to help you find a middle-class lifestyle and knock yourself out. Have your kids, have your grandkids, and don't bother us. I'm sitting here going, is that even doable anymore? Is that world evaporated in the 70s? I keep hating to bring up 50-year history, but 50 years ago, the middle-class lifestyle of the United States and Canada and most of Britain and Europe was eviscerated. And only through serious government intervention have middle-class jobs been protected and saved for the middle class. And the countries that have led the way there, they're all in Europe. And you call them, if you're an American, you call them socialist countries. The folks over in Europe who have 6 weeks holiday a year paid for, free Medicare and free secondary education, university and college education, they say to you, what have you got? We got this. At least someone says, I have a job making cars, I have a job making dishwashers, I have a job making switching systems and quantum computing parts for corporations, and I have a guaranteed job for life. What have you got in North America and elsewhere? And in the third world, you got absolutely nothing. I get a kidney stone, I'm covered. I break my leg skiing on my 6-week holiday, I'm covered. Not only am I covered medically, but I'm still getting my paycheck every week. At least we're covered. My kids go to university. They're not coming out with $200,000 to $400,000 student loans. Not in our country. So what have you got? I'm saying to all of you as a whole, whether you're paying a lot of taxes and getting services, you're paying some taxes and getting services, and you're paying virtually no taxes or less taxes, or you think you're getting a good deal on your taxes and getting zero services, why don't you have a side gig making you a bunch of money on the side? Because your boss isn't going to give you bonus money to make up your shortfall that you need to get by on. Because many people in North America are finding out that their governments are cutting back what they're giving out to their voters. There are cutbacks everywhere, even at school with lunch programs are being cut back. So you got to make money on the side. You got to make more money. Either get a fat raise from your employer, good luck with that, or you got to make dough on your own. And many Americans and Canadians have figured this out in the last decade, and they've gone ahead and done something. And we all have heard or are aware of friends, relatives, coworkers that have got a side gig. And those side gigs run the gamut. Whether you play guitar on a Saturday night for a dance, you make a few bucks playing guitar, you're in a band, or you're buying big boxes of returns from Amazon, have them delivered to your house, bring the box into your garage, open it all up and try to resell this stuff for more than you paid for it. Whether you're doing some eBay stuff, whether you're trading in comic books or cards or whatever your side gig is, there are a zillion side gigs out there that people are going after. But on this channel right here, there are 253 people here right now. Bunch of you guys have figured out a new side gig, your own little side gig. It's called writing options. You're invested in the market like many other people you know, but many people you know just buy stuff and hold it. They buy stock and hold it. They buy an ETF, they hold it. They hope it goes up. They don't know when to sell. They never know when to sell because they have no idea what the top is. Where we're at the highest points of some of these markets right now, and they're not selling. Why is it that all of your friends at work and your relatives, people you've known for years, who are sitting on Nvidia stock, they're sitting on Microsoft, they're sitting on ETFs that are trading at near all-time record highs, why don't they sell now? There are people you know that are probably up 20, 30, 40, 50% from 5, 6 years ago. 8 years ago, they bought this stuff. They've been buying certain stuff for every month. They've been buying and buying and buying and buying. And they're all up now with record high prices. And none of your friends or people you know are selling. Not a single thing. Fear of missing out that it might go higher? That's probably it. And what are the odds that the market just keeps going up and going up and going up and never, ever, ever correcting? You want to look at some charts for the last few years? You know that's not true. There's no way that's going to happen. How many people have woken up one day, even this past April, they woke up and they took a look at their account after they saw the market yesterday lose a bunch of points, and they realized, oh my God, my investments are down to where they were 5 years ago. I've lost 5 years of profits in a week. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm still working my ass off at work. What the hell's going on? You folks are sitting here going, I'm not in that game, baby. I'm not in this. I hope I'm at the height and I can get the best price possible. You're in the money management business. You're in the equity or asset management business. You are making your money work for you. No matter where the market is, no matter what direction it's going, you are making the market work on your behalf, and it's working. And you've been trying to tell your friends and relatives and your coworkers, you've all tried. You have all tried. Believe me, you've told me, you've tried to get people to do what you're doing. And they don't believe you. They think it's made up. They think that one day you're going to get wiped out, that you're leveraged up to the hilt and who knows what. You've done the best you can, the best you could. You've got to look after your own. And you are looking after your own. And you are bringing in capital. You are generating returns that no one can believe. There are people at your office who are satisfied getting 6 to 8% a year returns on their investments. Thrilled. Oh, I got my $200,000 savings plan that went up $12,000 last year. Yeah, I'm putting in $500 a month on top of that. Oh, we're growing here. I'm going to retire really comfortably in 30 years from now, 20 years from now, 15 years from now. Some people out there who are 5 years away or less, 10 years away or less from retirement, think that where they are now and where they're going to be in a decade is a world apart from where they are. They think their money is going to grow to here in the next 6 years, 8 years, so they can retire. They are in for a terrible awakening, because every quarter, every 6 months, every year, they get their statements, they look at their numbers, and they're nowhere near that magical number of whatever it's supposed to be. Is it supposed to be 1.5 million? Is it supposed to be 3 million? What is that retirement number for these folks? They're nowhere near that, and there's nowhere they're getting near that. And that's assuming there isn't a market correction. There isn't another Taco Boy April 2nd episode. There isn't a nightmare scenario facing the U.S. economy. And yet they just blindly put their dough in every month and expect, oh yeah, at 6-8%, I will retire very comfortably. Really? When are you retiring? At 115? What age have you picked for retirement? It ain't 55. It ain't 65. You're going to be a greeter at Walmart at 75, waiting for the day you're going to retire. I don't know where this is coming from. Do you? The time is now to make money this minute, and it's time to grow your accounts immediately. Welcome to the party, pal. We open in 8 minutes. We're hoping for the markets to go much higher than they are now, and or lower, or option premium will just take care of it all. Thank you very much, gamblers, for handing it over. Congratulations to those of you who are taking a holiday this summer. You're taking a holiday this summer to Europe or to Asia or to South America or to the Caribbean or throughout North America, throughout your state, wherever your holiday is, courtesy of all the gamblers out there who've been handing you thousands of dollars of their money trying to outsmart the entire market. And you're sitting there going, I take bets. Thank you very much. The casino is open. My casino is always open for your money. Make your wager with me. I am more than happy to grab your cash. Richard Carlin, good morning to you. Andrea, welcome. David, CKT, Stewart, how you doing, guys? Aurora's here. Tom, Legacy, Austin, Lisa, Uncle Bruce. I shared with you that RC interview with Charles Payne, and I watched it, and I thank you very much for that. Love Boat Captain. Anyone into XRP? Chase, Rosita Parker, good morning, everybody. Lisa, RC will deploy the cash when the time is right. I love that interview. I like that. JD, should I continue sitting on these $15, $20 SoFi covered calls, 148 premium expiring in December, or should I roll them or a portion out? I haven't done that before, and the Tasty Trade interface makes it a bit confusing. You don't want to use Tasty Trade's roll feature. You want to use anyone's roll feature. That's not how you do rollovers. You want to do it in individual trades. You want to do the trades yourself. You want to use stink bids and stink offers to maximize your return or minimize the cost of acquiring an option and maximize what you're going to get for an option. You want to look at rolling up into 22s. Maybe you want to look at rolling up to 25s, but you might want to go out well past December. You might look to go to June next year. You might go to January 26. You might go to June 26, a year from now. And you might decide, okay, I'm going to go a year out, or I might even go to January 27 for $22 calls for as much as I can get for them. And I will buy back of these 15 calls, I'll buy back 5 at a time on a stink bid. I'll buy 5 back, and then I'll write 5 new ones, and then I'll buy 5 back, and I'll write them. And I'll do it myself, and I won't use the rollover feature. If you can do that, you will make more money because you're managing your money rather than letting a broker take you on at market. You're giving away 5, 10, 20 cents a contract times 15 contracts. You just gave away $300 at 20 cents a piece that you could have generated yourself. Lower buy price, higher sell price. Do some math. Do your homework. Can be done. Louis, good morning, everybody. Andre, good morning, all. Welcome to the show, DH, Mark, Walter, Lisa. RC ruled out any cash dividend to GameStop because of taxes. Exactly. Cindy, Sound, SoFi, RCAT, BBAI. Please look at all of these Cindy's. Cindy's promoting. Cindy, are you a shill? What's going on? You're promoting all these stocks all the time. I don't know. It's okay. JD, anyone in a similar situation? Margin called. Hey, good morning, all. Andrea, JD, I am on Tasty Trade, and yesterday I rolled my SoFi cash secured puts, Jan 26, 22s to June 26, 25s. There you go. Charlie, JD, I'm kind of the same situation in NVIDIA. I have a Jan 26 covered call at 165. They are too expensive to buy back, might just have to settle with a 40% profit or wait out the contract. Well, again, you can do one at a time. Again, you have to decide how you want to play this. Always keep dry powder handy. Another smart little piece of advice. JD, it's tough to discern whether or how much more premium in getting or not when calls are looking at the options to roll to a higher strike. Rice, number 52, good morning. JD, yeah, Charlie, I just can't tell how much more run-up SoFi has left for the end of the year, fearing the upside. Charlie, JD, I've moved up at a loss to buy back, but an overall gain by moving up the strike price or adding more time to the contract. JD, it's 25% of my overall position, so significant, it's my baby. There you go. There's nothing wrong with rolling SoFi contracts up to $25 strike, good till June or December 26. Grab the time premium, roll it up, do 3 at a time, 5 at a time, 6 at a time, do them all in one shot. Grab more money. At the end of the day, I would rather you have, hopefully, a larger cash grab because of this move, even though you've given them time. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with this move at all. I think SoFi is going significantly higher from here. Anyway, there you go. SLG, Sharon is here. Number 59. Good morning to you. Welcome all to the show. Good morning, Splair. Nice to have you here, Charlie. You'd be safe writing 25s, in my opinion. That's what I have now. 25s out to June 26th. The man just spent $1,200 on lawyers because of a stupid ex in a custody battle. Looks like I need to get writing. There you go. Charlie rolled from Jan 26, 17s, by the way, says Charlie. JD, thanks, Charlie. That's a good advice. Andre Delatorre. Charlie, I have the same issue with NVIDIA calls. Strike 150, not happy losing these stocks. Again, I don't know what your powder position is, but you can make moves. Yes, it was for sure an emotional roller coaster. Hope today will be better. I hope so too. Thank you all for your kind words yesterday. I'm not surprised, but it is not easy to be in this position after all the years of sweating it out. But there comes a time to make your next move. I'm excited about it. Really am. Hey, Charlie, I'm just hoping NVIDIA doesn't go too high, hoping to buy back near the end of the life of the contract. Mitch, 5 more things Uncle Bruce and Trump have in common. Love the spotlight, speak plainly, are married to celebrities, have built a loyal fan base, and turned their name into a brand. Look at that. There you go. What can I say? Charlie, maybe a pullback from something Taco Boy does. Andre, you never know. Charlie is laughing. Gavin, I have 10 Rocket Lab $39 covered calls expiring July 25. How far out do you go? Just enough to cover the premium of having to buy them back. What do you think? Okay, well, look at that Rocket Lab, right? Wow, Rocket Lab. Thank you, Rocket Lab, for an unbelievable run. We really haven't talked about it much this week. We're at 45.56 right now, up 96 cents. I love this. Look, you can write $50 calls on Rocket Lab, and you can write them out a year out from now. You can go out a year and a half out from now. You have to take a look at your option chain. Can you buy back your 39s, likely at probably book value plus a buck or two? There'll be no premium on them anymore, just book value. And can you write 45s or 47.50s or 50s and go forward enough to cover the cost of this? Is that possible? If it costs you $2 or $3 or $4 to do this rollover, it costs you $3,000 to roll 10 39s into 10 50s. You moved up $11,000 in premium for $3,000. I would pay that if you can afford it. On the other hand, if you can write far enough out with a high enough strike to be at market or better and do it at no cost to you or even a premium, more power to you. I don't know. I'm not looking at the option chain. You are. You've got to check this out. Check the option chain out, not for a week or a month or a quarter, but 6 months or 8 months or a year and a half. How far forward? Move up your strikes. Maybe you'll go from 39 to 45. Maybe that's all you can muster. You can go to $45 strikes a year out, no cost to you. At least do that. Get that done immediately, because you're subject to being expired. You're subject to being taken out. Why should you be taken out? You can go from 1039s to 1045s for nothing. That's $6,000 to you. Have you been handed a gift of 6,000 ever in your life? Get with the program on this, Gavin. Keep me posted, sir. I want you to make money. CAG, hello, long-time lurker here. Welcome, my friend Charlie. Hello there, CAG. James the Misty Tree and the boss are here. Lucky 66 on the thumbs up meter. Hello, everybody. Saddened by yesterday's video, as I learned so much from Uncle B, the man. So no more live shows, or just while you are traveling. No more live shows. No more live scheduled shows. No more memberships. Just videos. I'm trading. I'm going to start trading. Swear, the man, Uncle Bruce, is now evolving classes. One-on-one still exists. I think because it's just not part-time, it's rather now a side hustle gig for him. Depeche, the CNBC interview in the morning was totally different than the Fox interview in the afternoon. He was very engaged in the Fox interview night and day. The man, I'm fine with whatever, but just curious. I do like the idea of him talking to us more as a trader. Todd, GameStop, the new Berkshire Hathaway, Splair. But according to yesterday, there's, for now, no planned live stream after July. There you go. Dude, I'll miss hanging out with you in the morning every day. I hope somebody say hi on Discord. Lisa, because RC likes and respects Charles Payne for sticking up for the retail investor. Yeah, CNBC is not a friend of retail investors. If you don't know that, you haven't been paying attention. CNBC, they are in love with ETF and hedge fund managers. They love the CEOs of these major corporations. They don't give a shit about it, private retail investors. You think they do? Think again. There is no love there. But hey, it's a Republican cheerleading channel. They're the Fox News of investing. I mean, they bring on Republican congressmen and Republican senators. And when they bring on a Democrat, it's a war. I mean, it's just attack. Total waste of time. But hey, my personal opinion, okay? Just me, all right? You decide yourself. All right, the man. I was at a Mall of America, and the GameStop store was packed. Right there. This comment right here, okay? That's all you need to know. That right there. This is it. Right here. Did you ever watch the movie Margin Call? This is it right here. Okay? The store's packed. Margins are coming in. Each store is a profitable store. In my bet is every store GameStop has left is making nothing but money. And every quarter GameStop releases results will be profitable. You know and I know that no matter what they say, no matter how they say it, there are those in Wall Street that hate these guys. That's a fact. But at the end of the day, this stock, GameStop, will trade on an earnings multiple, not on an emotional multiple, an earnings multiple. And when you've got $9 billion cash at 0% interest cost, they can do whatever they want with that money. And at 5% interest, it's $450 million a year, $1 a share per year from interest alone. And the stores are packed. That's it. This is it. Watch the movie Margin Call. Depeche, a true Lisa, true. White Feather, I can't blame Uncle Bruce for wanting to trade. He's clearly demonstrated his knowledge and experience here since 2021. Wing Commander, what will happen to trade alerts, Uncle Bruce? At the moment, these are only accessible if you have a membership. Again, there will be no trade alert show every morning anymore after the end of this month. I will be doing trade alerts through videos on an as needed basis as I feel the need to do it. And I'm a trader now. And so now you're going to hear from me in a different kind of way. You're going to go, oh, okay, you're talking about GameStop today. Announcement came out, and I come at you and say, this trading at $32 a share. I think it's going to do this, this, and this. I would be doing these trades. Boom, boom, boom. Here's what I did. Those are going to be your new trade alerts. You decide for yourself if it applies to you or not. Does it turn you on or not? Is it interest you or not? There's the difference. Okay? Giddy up, everybody. I'm looking for upside like everybody else. Zach, heck of a show yesterday, Uncle Bruce. So excited for your next chapter. Been here since GameStop, 8-hour long show. I'm never leaving. Thank you for everything. Neat. Thank you, Zach, and all of you for these comments. Bobby, no more membership wing. Oh, I know. Okay, in the case, no more alerts except for video alerts. Sometimes I go back and rewatch the ones I saved as favorites. John Anderson, hi, everybody. Welcome. Dude, oh, yeah, better bookmark any old members' content you liked. I'll guess it'll be inaccessible. Hopefully, Uncle Bruce keeps on the channel at least. Oh, the channel will stay on. The videos will stay on. I don't know how YouTube will handle videos that I've made under membership. I don't know how that works. I don't run YouTube. I'm just a guy on YouTube. And I am trying to say to you, the most important information I'm going to bring you is future information if you've been here a while. If you're brand new to option writing, then the classes is where you want to start, and then kind of watch my videos as well. It'll come to you, but hey, I'm just a guy trying to make $1 starting August 1. Hey, JD, White Feather, how's it going? Bud, nice to see you again. Dude, I wonder if the videos under members content will go private or go unlisted. I don't know. I don't know. If there's a way I can make them public, I will, but I don't know. And I haven't, it isn't important to me. It's not what I said 3 years ago for members only versus what I'm saying next month for everyone. Anyway, there you go. White Feather, you too, all good here. Hope you're all doing the same, doing well. Thank you. What's going on here? Moving on. Mandu, number 82. Good morning, everybody. James of the Misty Tree, 20th anniversary today. The boss is sleeping in. 19 of those years were good. But always a financial struggle. The past year changed all because of this channel. Thank you, Uncle Bruce, Auntie Jen, and Bagel Familia. Thank you. Welcome to the party, pal. I think we're open, if I'm not mistaken. I've been yammering away, and I've missed the opening here. I think we're on. Welcome all. I think we're up 199 on the Dow so far. We're up 45 on SoFi at 2142. We're up 200 on the Dow. We're up 11 on S&P. We're up 3 on NASDAQ. VIX is down 68. Oil down 91 cents a barrel. James, 20th anniversary. Welcome. Lorraine, good morning. Splair, this is a rather good question about the member videos. Moving on. Let's go. Thank you, everybody. What else is going on? F-Gun, what is going on? What is going to make GameStop more profitable as a Pokemon cards and card grading? I also think that this grading service is a cash cow. A cash cow. Will they buy the grading company? I don't know. Do they need to buy them? I don't know. Anyway, there it is. White Feather. I wish Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen nothing but the best. Hope you make more money than you can count. And my heartfelt thanks for everything. You got it, buddy. You got it. No question. JD, ditto. Larry Titus, good morning. All number 87. Don't forget something else. There will come a time where I will just go live because I feel like it. I'm not going to pre-announce anything like that. If I feel like I need to go live or I want to go live at 1 Eastern one day for half an hour, I might just do that. If you're a member of this channel, you're a subscriber of this channel, and you're getting the alerts, you're going to get an alert that Uncle Bruce is live. I might even announce, I might do a load up of a show half an hour before I do it. That gives you a 30-minute warning. Now, you watch it live, you don't watch it live, you watch a record, a rerun, whatever. That's up to you. But there are no guarantees anymore. I don't have to be obligated to have to do 2.5 hours every day at the same time every day. For me, I'm going to become a trader. I'm going to become an investor with Auntie Jen starting August. So, you cut me slack. We'll see how it works out. Alex, good morning all. I was number 65. quite some time ago. My arms are crossed with lots of call credit spreads on SPY and Qs, waiting for this market to have a really bad day. And I am waiting for the markets to top out. Yes, remember the Dow being up right now, 160. It was down 400 yesterday. The Dow is still down from yesterday's trading. Don't think that we're at new all-time. It's all going to be great records. Yes, the Qs are at 56 right now. Fair enough. But I'm kind of wondering if we're beginning to crack here. I'm kind of wondering. All right, SoFi, where are we at on SoFi? 21.37, 21.35, up 41 cents. SoFi volume right now, 6.3 million in 11 minutes. Welcome to the party. GameStop up 18, Rocket Lab up $1.20 to 45.80. Congratulations, all of you who are writing cash secured puts on Rocket Lab and covered calls on Rocket Lab. Rollover time. Microsoft down $2. Apple up 194. Nvidia up 17 cents. Only 17 cents on Nvidia, by the way. Meta down $2. Google up 140. Tesla up 520. Amazon down 160 at the moment. Welcome to the party, everyone. Good morning, Larry from Splair. Alex, $45 on GameStop sounds good to me. Dude, Uncle Bruce taught us well. He's got the skill set for sure. Good morning, everybody, from Jeff. Mitch, interesting that the inflation was higher in January and February prior to Liberation Day than it is now. Interesting. You wouldn't know it by watching the news. Interesting. Rocketeer. Good morning, Uncle B. I love how Rocket Lab can move up $1 now, and it's just no big deal. I remember suffering through the fours for years when I was lucky if it moved 10 cents in a day. You remember? We've been here. We paid the price. Same with SoFi. We paid the price on SoFi. We've been paying on GameStop. I mean, the emotions that we have paid, the emotional stress we have paid to follow some of these stocks. Unbelievable. It's nice to have a payoff, and it's time to take the payoff without question. Way to go. Qs are down 75 cents. Spiders are down 167. From what I can see, I'm not sure if which machine is more accurate or not. I'm trying to figure this out. 21.44 on SoFi. 21.45 up 49 cents. The high of the day on SoFi, 21.52. We're right about there now. The Dow up 150. S&P looks to be up 11. The NASDAQ looks to be up 11, but the Qs are down and the spiders are down. So I'm trying to figure this out. Margin Call, good morning, everybody. Thank you, Margin Call, for being here. Anthony Noto talked about it in his latest interview. Bruce, the very interesting stuff. Roaring T. I like SoFi. I'm pretty sick of the 2 to 5 emails a day spamming me, though, I have to say. Eddie Martin, number 95. What else have we got going? Dude, what about those who go away and made people? They're missing these moves. They would have sold SoFi at 13, Nvidia at 113, MSTR at 370, and they would be up on GameStop. That's just, for now, though, unbelievable. Welcome, everyone. Tony, giddy up. Who else is here? Continuing on, I'm trying to catch up to your commentary. I'm still behind. As a SoFi customer and a trading account, this is exciting, says Milvus. Pickholm, number 73. Giddy up. Let's see what's going on here. Welcome, everybody. Gil, I wrote $10 cash secured puts when it was $7.50 and then got exercised when it went down to $6.50. Interesting. What else is going on here? Hey, Lorraine. Hello, everybody. Everyone's saying hi to everybody else. This is great. Let's go. What else is going on here? Lame Duck. Hey, everybody. I haven't been here for a while. I'm still kicking. Uncle Bruce heard you were taking some time off. I still watch you when I can. Thank you, my friend. Thank you all for saying hello. In America, I have a guaranteed job. It's called option writing. There you go. Doug, I've made over 9,000 just selling options on SoFi, and I've only been trading options for 9 months on SoFi. I love this game. I just love this game. Way to go, Doug. Well done, sir. Let's go. Keep it going. I'm catching up to your comments bit by bit. Lame Duck, I've been watching you from the beginning. Thank you for teaching me and my son how to make money. I'm still doing deep in the money, making money every month. So you're doing poor mind cover calls. SoFi, GameStop, Rocket Lab, and AI. Love and good luck, Uncle Bruce and Jen. Thank you again. So many of you have given us so many of these great commentaries. Thank you all. Mr. Premium of the Option, happy Wednesday. Time to fill our pockets. Lame Duck, number 102 on your thumbs up meter. And can't GameStop just buy back their own stock? Why? Why should they? They don't need to buy back their own stock. No, no. Let them make $3 a share and be trading at 15 times earnings or 10 times earnings or 8 times earnings, and they'll go to 30 times earnings, 8 times a share, $3 a share, 30 times earnings, $90 stock. What are you worried about? Giddy up. Good morning, Uncle B from Cindy. Welcome to the party, pal, from Tony. Giddy up. George, I've been a member for 26 months. Appreciate your efforts over the years, Bruce. Wish you continued success as you begin your next chapter. Thank you, George. Not a bad looking beard you got there, buddy. Nice to see you. Thank you so very much, as always. So many of you say hi to me. I've been getting messages the last 24 hours from people who don't comment on the channel at all. They're members. They don't comment. It's been great hearing from some of you kids too. I love it. Thank you all so very much. All righty, let's move on. Good morning from Flint Creek Soap Company, official soap company of this channel. Vapor Day, good morning. Not a lurker, Flint Creek. Vapor Day, 118 on the thumbs up meter. There you go. Anyway, there you go. A man says, roaring, sometimes I use a roll feature for simplicity and speed, but only when I'm losing 2 cents between the bid and ask. There you go. Alex, hey, a member for 48 months. Uncle Bruce, thank you for the last 4 years of your time. I'm now managing my family's investments and delivering consistent returns. Giddy up, buddy. Giddy up. I love it. Larry has hit the bells 16 minutes ago. I'm still behind, 21.35 on SoFi. The Dow up 87. S&P only up 8. NASDAQ only up 1 point. The Qs are down 75 cents. Have we topped out? Did we do that yesterday? With that big move on NVIDIA, is the party over for a while? NVIDIA down a nickel. It's not going down yet, but NVIDIA did hit a high of 172.40, and we're at 170.65. Will we go back to 165.70 on NVIDIA, and will we lose 1 to 2% on the markets for a bit of a breather, meaning Qs will drop $10 to $11 each? Will that happen? Will the Qs go down to, say, 540 to 545? If that's the case, how many of you are smiling from ear to ear with your call credit spreads? ALA, neat. Andre Delatorre, Larry, thank you. Vilbus, I have a December 26, $27 Rocket Lab cover call I should probably roll at some point as well. The time is now. Yes, get on with it. Let's move on here. Number 124 from Mexico today. Welcome. Good morning from Robert Malhunt. Welcome, sir. Is MSTY dividend sustainable? Anyone have any input on it? I don't know. I can't answer that question. JV, good morning, everyone. I just woke up and I miss anything today? Welcome all. Ryan Cohen had Sorkin and those other goofballs at CNBC talking about his underwear for 5 minutes. Classic troll behavior. Those people are absolutely, they deserve no comment whatsoever. Nothing. Jeff, dang, Rocket Lab just went through $46. 45.60 right now. Just joined the Discord, says one. Christina, hey, Uncle B, what are you excited to get into when you start trading again? Have you already picked your trading platform? What have made you start trading again? Wait till August. Man, so will the Discord be open to all now? Send me an email if you want to become part of Discord. Austin, wrote 3 GameStop put credit spreads yesterday. Maybe I'm gambling too much, but I wrote 21.23 puts expiring on the 25th of July for 31 cents. I don't think it's going below or much lower the 23 range. There you have it. Well, 23.42, up 20 at the moment. Vilbus, being tied to a computer daily at a Pacific time versus trading for money and filming at your leisure seems like a no-brainer to me. Good on you, Uncle B. Aaron, you're going to start trading, Bruce. So when do we see the yacht and the video of you throwing cash off it like the Wolf of Wall Street? Love your photo there in front of the GameStop. Lisa Palantir broke 150 a share. Lisa, we are doing good. Pickcomb SoFi took a shot. Aaron, Bruce's first investments, ATIP, CYXT. I'm joking. James, yesterday I opened a call credit spread on Qs that expired today, 563.66 at 23 cents. I just bought them back for 2 centinos. Well done, sir. Qs, 555.54, down 118 right at the moment. The Dow is up 54. We were up 200 right at the beginning. We're back here. NASDAQ down 19 and falling. We are dropping on NASDAQ. The Qs will continue to fall off. VIX down 68, oil down 58 cents. Good morning, everybody. Flint, Larry, margin call. Neat. Larry Titus, hello. Flint Creek Soap Company. Mr. Lucky Go Around. I'm number 132 for your thumbs up meter, Bruce. Let's go, kids. Thank you, everybody. Let's see. Just some advice. Try to throw in some trading advice for the small accounts, 5 to 10 grand, and build it quickly as possible. There you have it. I'll be covering it all. Don't worry about that. Definitely. When I talk about trading, I will talk to you about a trade on company whatever, and I'll tell you guys here's a trade you could do on a cash secured put. You can do 1, you can do 5, you can do 10, you can do 1,000. It's up to you. That's the best part about the options market. It's the same trade no matter how much money you have. It's just a question of how many contracts. That's the main thing. I'll do the best I can to make it as inclusive as possible. I didn't say the anniversary thing right, and it's a good thing she's still sleeping in, laughing out loud, says James the Misty Tree. All the years have been good, but this 20th has been even better. There you go. The first 19 were great. The last year was even better than the first 19. Okay, if we can spend together full time because of this channel, very good. This is awesome. Congratulations, James from Flint Creek. Blair, what's going on with Unity? I saw it up today. You're seeing it up today too? Depeche, I did wonder about that, James. I'm also celebrating my 20th this year. Congratulations to you and your family. Dude, Uncle Bruce, will you open up comments on your channel again? I'm just curious. I have not decided that. I'm not interested in fighting trolls. The problem with these comments are that for some channels, they've been so vile. The comments are so evil that the channels get suspended. And I'm not interested in playing that game. I'm not here to fight people. I'm here to tell you what I think, tell you what I'm doing. You decide from there how to play it. And so I may have to keep that off. I don't know yet. I'm still waiting. This is one of the things about YouTube that I don't like is the Wild West when it comes to the comment section. Not sure how to worry about that. Okay. Anyway, let's see. You're going to miss the interactions, most likely. I suspect I'll be getting a lot of emails from some of you folks. All righty. What is going on? Hey, GameStop, if they start paying dividends with the interest earned or something like that, the amount of investment that would come would be absurd. There is that. B Tizzle, Rocket Lab, October $60 calls going for $4. It was a $4 stock a year ago, wasn't it? I can get $4 premium on a $60 call now. Wow, 5D Chess, Rocket Lab wants $50. Let's go here. Here we go. The problem with rolling my Rocket Lab cover calls out is that the next date isn't open until December 26th. Seems new option dates should be coming soon. They will. Higher strike prices have been added, but not new dates. New dates will come. That is true. That is true. Okay, let's go. BTISL, I hope you open up your comment section. Aaron, are you closing down paid memberships then, Bruce, if you're starting to trade, or are you offering a paid Discord type service going forward? Aaron, you weren't here yesterday. You didn't watch the show yesterday. You didn't watch the show earlier this morning. You're not paying attention, or you just showed up and you want all the answers that we've been talking about here now for 24 hours. Aaron, yes, I'm shutting down the memberships. Yes, at the end of the month. There will not be a conflict of interest from that area. Welcome to the party, but catch up with us, please. Anyway, there you go. Moving on here. Just when I thought Uncle Bruce couldn't get any more legendary, he goes and starts trading, cancels his memberships formats, and continues to teach us how to be successful in the markets. I'm really excited. There you go. I've done a lot of thinking about this. Dude, the man with Misty, I've been in and on since it listed. I love the dividends, about 5-10% a month return selling calls. Dak, we'll miss my afternoon entertainment while making money. You introducing me to cash secured puts and credit spreads has been financially life-changing. Best to you and Auntie Jen. Thank you all. Sir, I'm sorry, Bruce. I'm sorry. I'll go back and watch all of the shows, all of them. I'm driving more. I'm driving more engagement for you here, man. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. Oh man, oh man. Gosh. All right. What else? Um, yeah. Are you going to do any of those overnight ferry trips in Japan? I like watching those. The rooms on the boats are neat, and the food is interesting. I've looked into it. I don't think I will. I think I'm going to. If I'm going to go from Tokyo to Sapporo, I might take a flight and just get it over with. Going from Sapporo down to Nagasaki or Hiroshima, I might do a flight. And again, not do 16 hours on bullet trains. I'm happy to do the bullet train work from the south of Japan back towards Tokyo because that's where I leave from. But you'll just have to watch my travel channel and watch me here from time to time for updates. Christina, why are you going to Japan by yourself? Because Jen doesn't want to go. I cannot talk Jen into Japan. I have tried. Believe me, I have tried for 10 years to say to Jen, I'd like to go to Tokyo. I'd like to go to Japan. I think we should go. No, I don't want to go to Japan. I don't want to go there. Don't want to go there. What about Singapore? No, don't want to go to Singapore. I want to go to Dubai. I don't want to go to Dubai. So she said to me a year ago, 2 years ago, if you want to go, you go on your own and enjoy it because what the hey, well, there were a lot of limitations to that economically years ago. Now the show, it's been years. So that's why I'm going on my own. And it is what it is. But I'm catching up with Jen in Europe. She's going to fly from Calgary to Amsterdam, and I'm coming from Dubai to Amsterdam, and we meet up there. So we're only apart for 5 weeks, and then we're back together doing Europe, catching up with Jen Jr. in Switzerland as well on that trip. So it's kind of one of those it's a multifaceted, way out of left field trip that most people would never do. But it is what I'm going to do. And there you have it. Aaron, Bruce's first paid tip, short GameStop. We find out he's best friends with Ken Griffin and Jim Cramer. Mr. Lucky, hey, Bruce, I've been a lurker since 21, and you decide to cancel when I become a member about a week ago. It's all my fault, guys, laughing out loud. What can I say? Cutting edge, thanks for everything, B. Lisa, Uncle Bruce, if you can or have, you can buy Avos Air Miles. They are great redemption for internal flights with Japan Airlines. Lisa, I flew JAL business class using Avos Miles. It was wonderful. Aaron, Jen, Japan, please go Dubai. No, Japan, yes. Christina, you missed my first question about Gold Bagel members. How many do you have? That's confidential. Gonna leave that not on the table. I think solo travel is a beautiful thing. So there will be an open window to meet up in Amsterdam. What month are we doing this? What's happening? Just stand by. I'll get back to you, dude. Young Bruce, you're like Kara and Nate in one person, except with bagels. Yeah, I cry like Kara. I scheme like Nate. I love both of them so much. That channel has inspired me millions of times over the years. I found their channel in 2020, maybe even earlier than that, probably 2018, I found their channel. They had 140,000 subscribers when I started watching them. They're now at 4.3 million subscribers. And I have a viewer, there's a special person that watches me that will remain nameless, who did something for me that was so special that I will never forget. This tiny gesture this one viewer did for me, where he happens to know one of the parents of the two of them, and he happened to run into Kara in person, and has known her for years. He's known her through her childhood because of the relationship with one of the parents, and he mentioned me to her, and asked, "Would you be able to do a little shout out for him?" And she immediately just, "Yeah, sure, I'd love to do that." So she did a 15-second clip of a shout out to me, on a video, and he sent it to me. We were doing one-on-ones, and he sent me this clip, and I was blown away. I was just gobsmacked, because this couple, these two kids, who are now 35, 36. When I started watching them, they were 28. They're my daughter's age, these two. They are so inspirational to me and many YouTubers, many others. And I'm as emotional as she is. She has cried on that channel so many times. I just love her. He is such a smart kid. He is so sharp, and they work their butts off. And they have a team of, I think, 19 or 20 employees now. 20 people work for these two, because they have their YouTube channel, and then they have their other affairs beyond that. I am so proud of them, and so happy for them, that I love it. I just love watching them. So to be able to travel now to Japan, where they first started their first ever trip and first started posting videos, huge for me. This is I'm chasing these guys, but they were there in 2017 or something like that, at the beginning, and have been there many times since. They've been to Singapore, they've been to, I think, they've been to Dubai, they've been everywhere that also we've been. And so I'm chasing Kara and Nate in many ways, in some of this stuff. It's pretty cool. Thank you, everybody. Just let me double check here with my commentary. Thank you. There we are. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you are like Kara and Nate in one person. Yeah, except you got bagels. That's right. What can I say? All right. Thank you, everyone. Jen, how are you this morning?
Speaking of bagels, do you want your club sandwich, the selection of meat and cheese?
What should I have on my bagel today? You know what I want today? Something you haven't done for me in a while, because we bought it yesterday and we can do it.
You want the cheese grilled?
We bought that sliced cheese.
Okay.
So if you can
fry
that up and
okay.
Yeah, a slice on each half, and
I can do
that would be great. But no Philippe's.
No.
Just
horseradish?
No, not necessary. Let's save it.
Maybe next time.
Thank you, Jen, so much. Giddy up, everybody. Bagel, it's at least 5 Gold Bagel members. It's at least 5. I've missed yesterday's news. What's going on? Maybe 6. Oh, Alexis, Mr. Lucky. Roaring, he is quitting live streaming. Mr. Lucky, Bruce is going on the air 24/7. Air travel. Dude, Uncle Bruce, you told me about Kara and Nate. I live in Nashville, but had never heard of them. I started watching them after you mentioned them in 2020. Great channel. It's been great watching them grow. They are something else. Let's see. What else is going on? Charlie, good morning, everybody. Dude, Uncle Bruce, if you can manage the train system in Tokyo and Japan, I will be super impressed. I was dumbfounded. Make sure to study. There you go. I've been. Aaron, Jen, Japan is magnificent, and you won't have to make Bruce any bagels. He can eat sushi. Richard Carlin, good morning, Auntie Jen. Jen is not doing Japan. There's just no way. Not doing Singapore. I've got her committed to Australia, New Zealand. We'll go down under. And I'm trying to figure out somehow to put Bali in there, but I don't know how we'll do that. Anyway, I've got places I really want to get to while I can get to places. But, we'll start with... just start with one and go from there. All right. What else is going on? Brian, don't forget to take profits for earnings. Mandu, good morning, Auntie Jen. Bagel Babe, does Auntie Jen like sushi? Just wondering. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, she does. Sushi bagels? No, not like that. Aaron, I teach karate as my full-time job. Not sure if you remember that, been to Japan and speak a little. Bali is also beautiful. Enjoy it, Bruce. Bagel Babe, I do hope Antigen will make appearances on your show going forward. Uncle Bruce, do you need any connections in the Tokyo area? I have 2 expat friends that live there. I can try to parlay something. Hey, any suggestions you want to make? Private email probably be the way to go on that, because I know no one. I don't know anyone. We have a viewer here. I do have a viewer here that says good evening and good morning to me every day, who is in the Tokyo area. So there might be an opportunity to put something together. But for me, it's going to be, I am not doing organized tours. I am not interested in the traditional tourist stuff, really. I'm really curious just to watch average folks. I want to go to a Costco. I want to go to a ball game. I am interested in that crazy intersection, of course. Interested in the food, of course. The metro, the trains. But I have no plan. I have no specific. The only plan I have is I got a week booked in Tokyo. That's it. After that, wide open. And I'm not blocking myself in at this point. Just don't need to. Anyway, there you go. Walter, good morning. Taz, if you lost money last week, it's not too late to get your money back with open ticker, whatever that means. Crazy 49er, go to Shinjuku to the micro bars. I'm in that area for my hotel. Flint Creek, I love to have no plan when traveling. Oh, I love that. Splair, I feel the Uncle Bruce. It's just better to feel the country by visiting the local stuff. Lisa, I do recommend taking a Tokyo food tour. They'll take you off the tourist trail for local eats. Mr. Lucky, I heard Japanese baseball is a whole different world there. I'm a Dodgers fan, and I will always be grateful to the Japanese. Laughing out loud. Let's go. Zeta State 155 from Dubai. Giddy up. We have, on my poll question today, 295 of you have responded with an answer regarding the question. I think GameStop's going to hit $45 before the end of the year. 52% say yes. This is going to happen. 48% say no. It's kind of a 50-50 vote there on whether GameStop will reach $45 a share. The Dow right now is only up about 7 to 9 points. We've got 155 thumbs ups. Thank you for that. We're down 5 on S&P, down 42 on NASDAQ. The Qs are down 232 this morning at 554.40. SoFi 2130, still up 34 cents at the moment. Welcome all to the program, and thank you all for joining us this morning. I got so much to plan and so much yet to do. But as I said, I'm not, since I'm traveling on my own, I don't travel like other people. I got to see this. We got to see this. We got to see this. I'm not that guy at all. I'm the opposite. I schlep around and observe and absorb. That's my thing. And Murray, good morning, evening. Definitely can organize something plain for you, Uncle Bruce, laughing out loud. So again, I think private email is the way to really, try to figure something out. Thank you, everyone, so much. VIJ, VR. Good morning, Auntie Jen. I was a lurker for years. I love you both. Given me hope that with these option contract classes and daily shows where you teach so much, we are so spoiled, and we will miss you both. Thank you. RT says, I love watching those ASMR channels where they walk through walking trails in the Japan forest and small rural towns. Very calming. I love these kinds of videos also out of Zermatt and out of other cities where they just walk, high definition camera, and they just walk through a long, these like 30-minute videos, and my blood pressure just goes, yeah, I'm the same way. Walter, Bali was fabulous. We were there when 9/11 occurred. Scary times, unfortunately. Vilbus rolled that December 26, $27 Rocket Lab to Jan 2745. I got $18.15 for it. Oh man, that is awesome. That is. That is good stuff. I like this. Splair, like Vilbus, this is interesting. Um, Unity reaching 35 today. It looks good out there. It's up over 12%. Says Splair. Zed, Uncle Bruce sold 40 cash secured puts expiring Jan 26. I received $19 cash for that contract. Giddy up. Charlie, I think GameStop will hit 45, but the real question is whether it stays there or does it drop back to 20? Well, I think getting to 45 is not because of a short squeeze. It's not because of a tweet. It's not going to be because of a meme. It's going to be on earnings. And earnings aren't overnight. They're permanent for this company. This company will consistently generate larger profits every quarter as they continue to evolve their stores. And of course, this 9 billion, the wild card, $9 billion. I'm asking you this question. What if the shares go to 40, 45, and then they announce, we just raised $3 billion fresh cash with a $58 exercise price. Zero interest. Now they're sitting on $12 billion. The book value of the company, cash value of the company will be what? I can't even do the math anymore. $25 a share? It's not going back to 20. No, it's not going to happen. What if he announces, I've raised $5 billion additional dollars with a $60 exercise price because the stock's 45. They got 14 billion cash now, $35 a share in cash. Like, what? Yeah. They're not going back. No. It's huge. It's just huge. Splair, I have now today next to see a local store after visiting 2 different bakeries in the city center twice. Poland is great. Right on, buddy. Giddy up. 21.45 on your SoFi right here. 21.45 right now is what I see the market at. On SoFi, we've got the high of the day, 21.52. We got the Dow up 72 again, where we're up 2 on S&P. We're down 9 on NASDAQ. The Qs are down 144. Spiders are up 32 cents. SoFi up 49. GameStop up 22 cents to 23.44. Rocket Lab up $1.27. 45.87 on the Rocket Lab, hitting a high of 46.54. Wow, just amazing. $22 billion market cap on Rocket Lab. SoFi market cap, $23 billion. Rocket Lab is catching SoFi in market cap. Unbelievable run. SoFi makes a lot more money than Rocket Lab does. SoFi is profitable. SoFi is going to earn a lot more money than Rocket Lab for a long time. Rocket Lab is growing. Oh, yeah. Rocket Lab is launching rockets. Oh, yeah. They got a back order. Oh, yeah. SoFi's bigger. Just saying. GameStop, 23.44. Their market cap, 10.5 billion. Cash on hand, 9 billion. Hello. Anybody home? Hello. Anybody home? Anybody anywhere? GameStop is dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. Their stores are worth $1.5 billion, according to the street. That's it. You take the cash out, their stores are given a value of $1.5 billion. I think they're going to make, wouldn't surprise me if they make 50 cents a share profit on their stores. 50 cents a share profit on a $1.5 billion market cap company. This stock is so underpriced, it's ridiculous. But no one covers it. There's 2 analysts. What can I say? All right. Thank you, everybody. Splair saying, hey, I haven't been back here in Poland for 7 years. I'm amazed. Everywhere is historical local stuff to read. Suddenly, everything is modernized. Poland has transformed from a second world country to a first world country in the last decade, and it is still expanding dramatically. Part of the EU, there is money flowing into that country. Don't know where I start my next captions tomorrow for YouTube. Walter, thumbs up, number 162, Bruce. You're going for 200 thumbs ups. You're going to get them. Thank you, everybody, for helping out with the thumbs up meter. Thank you for answering my question of the day. Talking about, will GameStop reach 45 by the end of the year? I can't see why not. I think that the the earnings coming up at we're 15 days away from the end of the quarter. That's the end of July. Then the end of August, GameStop will probably come out the first week of September with results, and they will talk about how much money they made in the second quarter. It'll be a profitable company for the stores, and it'll be a profitable interest income, and then they may or may not forecast the next 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, or we have to guess. I don't know. But I don't think the stock's going to be here. I just don't think so. Anyway, we are where we are, and that's the bottom line. Up 50 cents on SoFi, GameStop up 17, Rocket Lab up 136. So Rocket Lab is up to $46. GameStop is down at $23.40, and SoFi at $21.45 compared to $12, $13, $14 a little while ago. Not looking bad, and yet can go higher yet. Amazing. Your Qs are down $2, $550, $473 right now. Microsoft down $250. Apple is up $230. Nvidia down 65 cents. Meta down $322. Google up 73 cents. Tesla's up $380. Amazon down $127. Netflix down $221. Broadcom is down $246. IBM is down $108. ASTS down 7 cents. HIMS unchanged. MSTR up $546. AI down 28 cents. Supermicro down 11. Palantir at 148.37 hit 150 today. It's down 21 right now. Intel down 19 cents. The Smart Rent is around 96 or so, 95.5, 96. Coinbase up 7.58 to 395.60. Costco down $14. We've got Eli Lilly up 10.30. Uber down 120 at 91. Cisco up 29. Adobe up 4.58. AMD up a dime. Enphase down 29. Unity 373 gain to 33.42. The high today on Unity 33.68. We're at 33.29 on 11.5 million. Question on the stock 6 weeks ago, could Apple buy Unity? That was 6 weeks ago. I don't know if there's something brewing or not, but we're at 33.29. Spire down a nickel. Moderna is up 28 cents. Pfizer up 22. HPQ down 18. Home Depot down 35 cents. Vanik Semiconductors down $5 today after a big run yesterday. Goldman down 51 cents after a big earnings that came out today. They hit a high today of 708.75, but the 52-week high is 726, and we stopped going up on the stock. So Goldman is off a little bit. Boeing up 29 cents. Target down 32. JP Morgan up 82. Walmart down 57 cents. Disney up 122 a share. American Airlines up a nickel. DraftKings up 6. AMC unchanged. Royal Caribbean up 390 a share. There you have it. Right there. Auntie Jen has returned. Oh, thank you so much. We've got fried cheese on the bagel. Yeah.
Well, the part that was kind of where those spots are all came off. Yeah. So I just shoved the little corners on that I normally cut off.
No big deal. No big deal.
Are you back far enough?
It's awesome. Maybe a tad more. There we go. The old sesame seed toasted
very
bagel.
greasy. Cheese. Yeah, butter, grease.
Oh, man.
It's weird.
Oh, this is so good.
Is it? Excellent.
I love it. People saying hi to you. Wishing you nothing but the best. Don't think Jen is going to be all by herself crying in the apartment while I'm in Japan. She's got plans.
I got plans. I got a couple of concerts to go to. We're going camping. Go to the Mighty Drum, ride go-karts.
Drumheller, that means drum.
And before the water was low, so you could walk almost all the way across. But we've had so much rain now, and we're going to have a lot of rain before then. So I don't think we'll be walking across the river, which is always fun. You can walk up the river for a kilometer and then float down. Just sit in the water. And, yeah. Lots of fun.
Summertime in Alberta.
Yes.
Such a different.
Hang out with the relatives, swim in their pool.
See, Jen Mar is here.
Their whiskey.
Hi, Mom. Jen Mar. Bruce, you're a lucky man. Thank you, Jen Mar. Larry, good morning. Auntie Jen, bagel
Good
time.
morning,
Jeff.
Larry.
That's called a. I'm not sure what this means. What's going on here? Jen Marty says yes. Blair, Auntie Jen, what do you think about decaffeinated coffee again in Dortmund, or should it? Should we Should we get together for coffee in Amsterdam? What should we do?
Oh, Amsterdam.
He could hop over.
Caffeine free, yes. Because Dortmund, last time I was there, I was sure I was going to pass out because I had real coffee. And when you don't have caffeine, it really affects you.
Yeah, definitely. Jen gets affected by caffeine big time. It really hits her hard.
It keeps me from eating an entire chocolate bar at one sitting.
Yeah, I mean, there's caffeine in chocolate.
Pace yourself.
There's caffeine in chocolate, but she works it out. She toughs it.
Yeah, I do what I can.
I mean, she gets her caffeine,
man.
but just not from coffee. Let's say, she's out there. She's working hard.
Decaf coffee, decaf tea. Don't even try to sell me decaf chocolate.
Oh my God!
I think that's called carob. I don't know. Yeah.
Don't know what to call that.
Naturally occurring caffeine. I don't know if it's caffeine, but it gives you the same effect. Apples have a caffeine.
Apples have caffeine?
Yeah, an apple in the morning would do the same for you as your cup of coffee.
Really?
Yeah. I
never thought of that.
That's because caffeine doesn't bother you.
Or it helps wake me up and help me be here with my viewers at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, local time.
That's right.
There's that.
You could have an apple instead.
Could have an apple instead.
And for those of you who want to know, we have one of those apple core slicer machine things, which I love so much. Have a little apples and bananas, already sliced up, ready to go.
Zeta State says, "Oh my God, Bruce, that was a massive announcement. People are watching yesterday's show and reacting to it." Mm-hmm. Zeta State, a good teacher, the student becomes better. Jen Mar, I need to get my coffee right now, says Jen.
Did Bruce tell you that he now has a milk frother?
Oh yeah.
Oh, his coffee game has stepped.
But I don't use it.
No. I thought you were using it now.
Used it once. I don't really bother with a coffee.
Not a frothy kind of guy.
I'm usually no foam. I'm a no foam guy.
I'm a no foam. Yes, yeah. I'm a no foamer myself. Yes.
So.
Yeah.
You seen your SoFi? 2158. Woo! You took a shot up.
See your cost of living?
Up 61.
It went up too.
Your cost of living went up. You're seeing that? My goodness.
Was that one? Cost of groceries?
Yeah. Energy drinks have completely messed up my caffeine levels, says Austin. 300 megs.
No, Austin, stop it.
Nothing
stop
depending
it.
on the day.
Just stop it right now.
Mama's talking to you, Austin.
Not only the caffeine that's in there, but look at how much sugar is in there.
Right.
That 4 grams of carbohydrates is the same as 1 teaspoon of sugar. And so you're looking at 8 teaspoons of sugar in your Gatorade.
It's scary.
Just drink a glass of water.
It's scary what's going on out there.
Have a glass of water and an apple.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's scary. SoFi, 21.59 for the high of the day. 16 million traded in 54 minutes. It's lower than lately, but we've taken a shot. Remember the 52-week high, multi-year high, 21.86. We're at 21.50, 21.60. We're very close to breaking into new highs on your SoFi. Zed says, I'm staying at the Hilton Conrad in Dubai.
Ooh.
I've checked out that hotel. That looks kind of nice. Uncle Bruce, you have changed lives.
Ooh.
Giddy up. Did you get a good rate on that hotel? I've been looking up hotel rates in Dubai. I'm shocked at how low they are. I was just telling Auntie Jen, under 200 Canadian a night, you can get 5-star hotels in Dubai. I'm blown away. By the way,
maybe they're just 5 little stars.
You can stay on the Queen Elizabeth II ocean liner that Cunard used to operate It's in Dubai
It's docked there.
as a hotel. Anywhere from $50 to $75 a night
Yeah.
Canadian
We stayed on
or American.
the Queenie in, where is it in California?
Queen Mary.
Queen Mary.
The original Queen Mary in
Yes,
Long Beach.
In Long Beach, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, we were there for one night.
Little rooms.
It was fun because it was back to the 1930s. It was a.
And the ship itself is beautiful.
Oh, it was cool. It was really a cool night.
And there's no waves.
No, there were no waves. And it's not moving. It's not going anywhere. You're not getting seasick on the Queen Mary in Long Beach.
If you do, you're in trouble. Don't go out in a wind.
If there's movement, there's an earthquake.
That's right. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're better off in the ship than on the land if it's big enough for you to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't get a lot of tsunamis coming on California coast.
Hector, Uncle Bruce, I need you to do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
Listen to this comment and you'll know what to do.
Okay.
Uncle Bruce, in your storage locker, do you have any more of those cell phone speakers made of wood? One moment.
Let's do my Vanna.
See if that works.
There it is. Would you like to show them where the your phone goes?
You put your phone right here. You just slip it in right there. Turn on Uncle Bruce here, and the sound comes out. This is where the sound comes out of. This sucker is made of wood.
It's quite heavy.
It's quite heavy. It's like a pound or two. We've got the logo here. You see how the logo is? You see I can do that? I can make that happen like that.
There you go.
And on the back, there's the logo right there. Handcrafted by Marshall Thompson out of Creston, British Columbia, made with real Canadian wood.
Real Canadian recycled wood.
I haven't shipped any of these out lately, but yes, I do have some of these still available. One of these days, I have to get back from my road trips. Then we'll look to offer these up. Jen has to pack them.
You want to talk about how long we've had these cards and comics? Longer than we've had snack sets.
Oh, I got a special. One snack set, one phone, a speaker, and a comic book. One special price. Coming soon.
No, it'll be like so platey that you put in an order and you get something else. You get like Easter postcards, or you might get a thing of cream. So yeah, order something and you'll get other things. If the box looks larger than you anticipated, do not be alarmed.
I'll tell you, the alarming thing is to ship those. It's a fortune.
So expensive. Yeah,
it's just an absolute fortune to ship
because
them.
they're heavy and they're an odd size. Yeah.
And I have to fill out customs declaration forms for each one I send out outside of Canada. What a pain in the rump. And it's not cheap.
Is it a wooden speaker? Is it a homemade wooden speaker? Is it a phone receptacle? I did. Who can? I just know it's already Wednesday. Just flying by this week.
Tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern.
7 o'clock.
Primetime Live with Uncle Bruce for Gold Bagel members. It's one of our last shows. One of the last.
I know you're pointing to the logo, but from where I'm standing, it's just like, I don't know what you're doing.
She never knows what I'm doing.
I never know what you're doing.
It's our third last show. Gold Bagel member show. This Wednesday, next Wednesday, the 23rd, and then July 30th will be the last Gold Bagel member hangout show.
Three. Come with your questions.
So participate if you can. While we still have Gold Bagel memberships.
I'm out of here. Coffee's calling.
Okay.
Decaf coffee.
Bye,
everybody.
Thank you, Auntie Jen.
Have a good Wednesday.
This is just incredibly delicious.
So greasy.
Boy. Oh my. Thank you. Hector, Austin, don't get me started on my soda consumption. On top of that, COVID was nice because I didn't drink any energy drinks. Eventually, when I quit my day job, that will end. B. Tissel, good morning, Auntie Jen. Sweet. Come to Poland. You can stay here comfortably 3 days for $200 Canadian. Probably 4 days, depending on what you're looking for. Richard, I want a speaker. Hector, I'll buy one of those. Richard, I'll pay bigly for one of these. Hector, I'm such a shill. Brian, 167, good morning from sunny and hot Osoyoos. Uncle Bruce, everything you've taught us these past few years has changed my life and likely my family and future generations. You are the GOAT. Thanks for everything. Thank you, Brian, so much. Let's go here. Savage of Wall Street says he's a new member. Okay. Dude, Uncle Bruce, every Sunday when you get back, you can have a yard sale. Dude, yard sale on stream. Brian, you deserve to travel and enjoy. You deserve it. I'm excited for you. Put that cash to work. I can't wait to follow you in your new journey. You said less than $200 a night with free breakfast, Bruce. And the breakfast is out of this world. I tell you, I've been looking at hotels. I'll be 1 week in Dubai, and the rates on the hotels, some of them are incredibly good. I've been very, very pleasantly shocked to see those kinds of deals. In New York, what Zed is getting in Dubai, in New York City, $800 a night, $1,000 a night. Zed, you've got a pool. I'm sure you have a pool. Access to a health club and everything else. Free internet. Nice. This is so good. Oh my God. Wow. I love that. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Savage, good morning, my fellow simpletons and degenerates. The old credit card expired, but I'm using a new credit card now. Good morning, Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen. Grabbing a membership for the last few weeks of the channel's life for the live shows. Thank you, Zed Estate. Thank you, Savage, as well. Brian, I've been a member for 33 months. Patrick Roy, my favorite goalie of all time. Perfect way to end it for me. I will miss the morning made for radio rants. Okay. Slair, I struggle already deeply with gold for this month. By the way, have a good day, you all. Brian Hood, all-time highs, 103.50. Come on, this is criminal. Savage of Wall Street. Hey guys, I'm a newbie. Be nice to me. It's my first time here. What's a call? What's a call you cover? Do you eat those things? Crazy 49er. I rolled my Tesla 250 put from December 26 to 27 for $15 more. Lisa, that there's a reason Dubai hotels are cheap in the summer, perhaps 45 degrees Celsius. Yeah, I'll be there in the, when will I be there? End of August, early September. But, you know, it's, air conditioning is air conditioning, man. I'm not worried about it. I'm really looking forward to this trip. I do not care how hot it's going to be. I just don't care. Brian, Rocket Lab, $46. SoFi, $21.50. Uncle Bruce, my God, this is great. Crazy 49er, laugh out Patrick Roy. I got yelled at him for calling him Roy instead of Wah. Savage of Wall Street. Number one, Uncle Bruce, you have taught me to be patient and let things settle. Let the play develop. Over a year ago, I started a position on open and it tanked to 51 cents. So I just sold cover calls and I added 15,000 shares. Then he's going to add more to this story in just a minute, so just let him type away. We're up 62 on the Dow. We're up 3 on S&P. We're up 4.5 on NASDAQ. Oil down 68 cents a barrel. We got the Qs down 74 cents. They are not reacting positively yet. They are still down on the day. The low 554.31 so far. We're at 555.59. I think the Qs are under pressure, but we'll see what's going on. Okay, he continues on. Savage says, so 15,000 shares later. Number 2, I am seeing it go over the $1 a share, and I'm not selling covered calls anymore. Not selling covered calls anymore. I'm going to wait for it to hit the $10 and then sell 150 covered calls. There you go. Knock yourself out, buddy. Well done over there. 21.46 on GameStop, up 50 cents. SoFi up 50 cents. Pardon me. SoFi's up 50 to 21.46. GameStop 23.45, $2 away. GameStop up 23 cents. Rocket Lab 45.98, up 138 a share. Microsoft down 168. Apple is holding a gain of 248. Nvidia down now 61 to 170.08. Nvidia giving up just a little bit of a profit. We'll see what happens there. Meta down 284. Google up 139. Tesla up 828. Amazon down 110. That's what I see so far. Lorraine, my cousin just paid $1,600 to stay 3 nights at the Hilton in Times Square, New York. $1,600 for 3 nights. In Dubai, you can be at the Hilton Conrad for under 600 Canadian, like 450 American for 3 nights versus 1,600. It's hot in Dubai, is it? Is it warm in New York too? Wow. But hey, there's New York and there's Dubai. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Where you are is where you are, and that's okay. But Lorraine, thank you for that. You are right on that. Interesting pricing there, isn't it? Netflix up 126, Broadcom down 235, IBM at 282.66, down 5 cents. The Dow right now, just a meager 26-point gain after losing 450 yesterday. Remember, the Dow was down 450 yesterday. We're only up 26 right now. We're not going anywhere here. A 1-point up move on Spider on the S&P 500. That's a nothing burger, and we're up 87 cents on NASDAQ. A nothing burger of an up day here. Savage Wall Street, just like SoFi, I trust the research. I like the stock. I don't pay attention to the noise. I'm not selling to take the pain away. I will be patient and wait for interest rates to drop, make my money. Well done, sir. Indeed. What can I tell you, kids? It's been an unbelievable run. Thank you again for all of you answering my question of the day and hitting the thumbs up button today. We've got 314 people answering the question of the day, which I appreciate, which is, of course, GameStop. I'm asking whether the stock could hit 45 by the end of the year. And I think it's on earnings, not on hype, not on a meme, not on because so-and-so said something. I don't believe any of that will be a factor in the upside of GameStop. I think it's earnings driven that will be moving this market, and it'll go higher than 45. We've got 53% of you saying, yep, I think so, Bruce. 47 say no. 315 people have answered that question. I appreciate all of you who've taken the time to hit that poll question. On the thumbs up meter, 169. We're 31 away from 200 thumbs ups. Thank you so much again for doing this. The thumbs up meter is everything. Do not forget, starting in August, when I start posting regular videos, please hit the thumbs up button on each of those to bring new viewers into this channel and new followers so that we can grow the following of this channel and continue to take it from here. I want to make you kids richer. It's nothing personal. I just want you kids to get richer, okay? No big deal. Thanks again so much for you being here. Any of you know someone in Tokyo? Hey, let me know. Love to get together with people you know. Any suggestions on what to do in Singapore or do buy, do let me know that as well. Thank you again, everyone, for following me today and always following Jen and I as you have been. It has been an honor and a privilege to help you out and get you richer. Try to help you get richer, not poorer. Thank you so very, very much for all of this. Fantastic. Please become a subscriber. Bill, let's build that number up. I'd like to build that over 100,000 going forward. Hopefully the short videos will attract a bunch of new people here that presently don't watch 2 hours of a YouTuber talking away. Hard to attract a new viewer when, you mean I got to watch this guy for 2 hours a day? I don't know if I want to do that. That's kind of a bit of an ask, isn't it? He doesn't even have any fancy graphics. I mean, come on, look at that baldness up there. I mean, really, I want to look at that? No, I don't want to do that. Don't make me do it. Welcome all to the channel, and again, thank you all. Don't forget tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern, I'll be live for Gold Bagel members tonight, primetime live with Uncle Bruce, 7 o'clock Eastern. Let's talk about these contracts you're working on. Let's talk about your trades, see how you're doing. I'll throw you my 2 bits of advice as best I can. Giddy up, everybody. We're gaining 414 on that MicroStrategy stock. And we're showing Apple up $2, Tesla's up $8.30, Microsoft down $193, $5 from its all-time high. Google 158 gain at 184, Amazon down 103, Nvidia down 79.86 cents. Nvidia now down 86. The high was yesterday 172.40. We're at 169.80 now, about $1.60, 260 below the high, approximately at the moment, down 82 cents on Nvidia. Meta down 315. Super Microcomputers is off 57 cents, back to 52.60. ASTS down 47. AI down 46. Palantir up 92 at 149.56. The high was set today, all-time high for Palantir, 150.62 this morning. 149.66 right now. Unity up 387. The high today, I think, was 34.01. That might have been the high trade today. Let me just double check that. Yeah, it hit 34.07 today. That's a new yearly high for Unity. And we're still at 33.56 on pretty good volume here for Unity. Watching that one, 33.56. Goldman Sachs down 450 at 697.98. Cisco up 27. The spiders are up just 12 cents. Netflix down a quarter. Pfizer up 21 cents. Arc Innovations up 164 to new all-time highs, or new yearly highs anyway, 74, 26, 27. Those are new yearly highs. IBM down 51 cents, 282.20 after hitting 296 a week or two ago. We're down now almost $14 from the highs. Uber down 174, back to 90.47. That is $7.20 away, $7.20 away from the high set just last week. HPQ down 23 cents. Home Depot down 131. Vanik down 5.25. Adobe down 3.49. Enphase down 72 cents. I have a feeling we've topped out for the big market for a while, just for a little while. I think we're going to be seeing some profit taking here, and I think the Qs may have reached a peak, and it was yesterday on that big move on Nvidia. I don't expect another $8 move on Nvidia now. I don't think so. I think Nvidia is going to give up $5 and go from 172 to 167, 165. That's pretty good, but it's not new all-time highs. And I can see Meta infecting other stocks that are overheated. And that tells me that this market, the Qs are going to back off maybe $10, maybe that much. Just my personal opinion, my gut feel. It's kind of where I think we're headed, where we're at. We'll see. 21.47 on your SoFi. The high today, 21.59 so far on your SoFi. We are just shy of that number to break up into maybe 21.80, maybe break 21.86, hit new highs, a 40-cent run from here, and SoFi is at higher multi-year highs again. Volume on your SoFi approaching 20 million shares. GameStop volume up 20 cents. We're at 1.6 million. Nothing happening yet on SoFi. Rocket Lab 45.84 up 124 on 8.8 million so far on the day. There you have it. That is the updated story as I see it right now. Thank you all for your continued loyalty to this channel. Thank you so very much. I cannot wait to share with you the adventures coming on the road as we start trading. Giddy up. Let's see what else is going on here. Savage Wall Street. You guys pay to stay at hotels? I haven't paid to stay at a hotel in years. I just use my points. And let's go here. Mike saying thumbs ups to you. Richard, neat. Brian, neat. Alex, neat. Don't forget those knee emojis. Walter Young, Savage, I just bought 1,000 shares because I trust your judgment. Crazy 49er, knee only. Just one knee only, please. Dude, Tesla on a run. Brian, I'm still shocked every day I wake up and the market is green again. Savage of Wall Street, you kids remember when I was pounding the table begging people to buy Unity at $13. You folks remember a few years ago when I was pounding the table, asking people to look at Palantir. Even Uncle Bruce went, there you go. Savage of Wall Street, time for SQQQ. Hector's going, neat. Oh, JV, the Savage. I do remember you pounding the table, and I got in, and I still have it for as long as I can. Thank you, Savage. Charlie is going, neat emoji time. Hector, yes, Savage, I kept my Unity. Lorraine, Uncle Bruce, when can we sell our SoFi shares? Oh, when they hit 100, 150. And even then, you might be getting $10 a call on premiums, and you're probably not going to sell them. You're going to be like Warren Buffett. You might hold this forever. Splair's going, neat. So is Pigcom. Walter Young, yes, Savage, I'll have 251 shares of Unity also. Jeff S., I'm a new member of this channel. I'm going to be a new member for as long as you offer memberships. I'm a Gold Bagel member, and I will see you tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, sir, if you'd like to join us. We'd love to have you. Thank you, everyone, for coming through again today, being part of this channel in every way you are. I love this very much. All right, kids, that is the story. I'm sticking to the story. See you tonight at 7, and then we'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock for Gold Bagel members, 8:30 for all of you out there for the big show. And let's just see if any of you get richer today. Could that be a possibility? It would be kind of nice if you guys can get richer today. Charlie just set a stink offer to sell 561.63 Qs for July 17 for 24 cents premium. Let's see if I get that. We're at where are we at? 555.82, and he's trying to get 561.63. So giddy up, expiry for tomorrow. Howdy partner is going, neat. JV, Uncle Bruce, I still have smart, and I'll be holding it for as long as it takes. JV, neat. There you go, everybody. Sooner or later, some of these come around, and we just got to stick around and wait for it. Let's see what happens. Thank you all so very much. Please get richer. Keep me posted. Don't forget tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern. We'll see you then. Have a great one, everybody. Thank you for your support. We'll catch you later. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Thank you, Andre Della Torre. Thank you. And Juan, thank you. And DH Ruda. Neat emojis. All right, guys. Have a good one. This is Bruce saying bye.